I want you to imagine a creature. It stands upright like a man. It has the hands of a human, but it has the strength of a chimpanzee and the fur of an ape. It isn't quite human, and it isn't quite animal. It is a hybrid, a Humanzee. For centuries, this was just a myth. But in the 1920s, the Soviet Union decided to make it a reality. The man behind the project was Ilya Ivanov. He was a brilliant biologist, famous for artificially inseminating prize horses. He could make one stallion produce 500 foals. He was the master of reproduction. But Ivanov had a darker ambition. He believed that humans and apes were closely related enough to breed. He wanted to prove Darwin's theory of evolution in the most radical way possible, by creating a child that bridged the gap. In 1926, with funding from the Soviet government, Ivanov traveled to Guinea in West Africa. His mission was secret. His methods were brutal. He captured wild chimpanzees. He successfully inseminated 3 female chimps with human sperm. He waited. He watched. But the experiment failed. The chimpanzees did not conceive. Most scientists would have stopped there, but Ivanov was obsessed. He realized the problem might be the direction of the cross. He decided that he needed to try the reverse. He needed to inseminate a human woman with chimpanzee sperm. He returned to the Soviet Union. He set up a secret lab in Sukhumi, Georgia. And the most terrifying part? He found volunteers. Records show that at least 5 Soviet women volunteered for the experiment. They signed contracts. They were willing to carry the hybrid child. They were preparing for the procedure. The chimpanzee, a male named Tarzan, was ready, but fate intervened. Before the experiment could begin, Tarzan died of a brain hemorrhage. Ivanov searched for a replacement, but the political winds changed. Stalin purged the scientific community. Ivanov was arrested, exiled to Kazakhstan, and died a broken man. The project was officially buried. But the story of the Humanzee didn't die with Ivanov. Rumors persisted throughout the 20th century that other scientists in other countries had tried the same thing. In the 1970s, a strange chimpanzee named Oliver appeared in the United States. Oliver was different. He didn't walk on his knuckles like a chimp. He walked perfectly upright on 2 legs, like a human. He had a flatter face. He was bald on top of his head. He preferred the company of humans to other chimps. He even drank coffee and watched TV. The media went wild. They called him the missing link. They claimed he had 47 chromosomes. Humans have 46, chimps have 48, proving he was a hybrid. Was Oliver the result of a secret experiment? DNA tests in the 1990s finally solved the mystery. Oliver was just a chimp. A genetic mutant from Gabon, perhaps, but 100% chimpanzee. However, there is one final chilling story. In 2018, the evolutionary psychologist Gordon Gallup claimed that his former professor told him a secret. He claimed that in the 1920s, at the Orange Park Laboratory in Florida, scientists did successfully create a hybrid. They inseminated a female chimp with human sperm. She became pregnant. She carried the baby to term, and she gave birth to a living Humanzee. But the moment the scientists saw the baby, they were overcome with panic and moral horror. They realized what they had done. They had created a being that had no place in nature. Was it a person? Did it have human rights? Did it have a soul? To avoid the ethical nightmare, they allegedly euthanized the baby immediately and burned the evidence. We have no physical proof this happened, but biologically, it is possible. Humans and chimps share 99% of our DNA. We are closer to chimps than horses are to donkeys, who can breed mules. The barrier isn't biology. The barrier is ethics. Today, in labs around the world, we are growing chimeras, pig embryos with human organs for transplants. We are editing genes. We are getting closer and closer to the line that Ivanov tried to cross. The question is no longer, can we do it? The question is, what happens when we do? I am your host. Don't play God. Subscribe.